Hey guys, so I have a quick little drugstore haul for you today and little first impressions because I did use all of this stuff on my face. I have contacts in, yes, and I did get my hair done. I could do a video on it if you want, but I got little, I don't know if you'll be able to see them. I got a little bit just mainly for fullness in the front because I didn't have a lot of hair there. Anyway. First things first, I got this Conceal RX Physicians Strength Concealer in the shade Soft Green. This is from Physicians Formula. I think this is around $10 and I got it because my redness and like acne scars and stuff peek through a lot, and this I remember using way back and it's pretty heavy duty. So I did use it today, just as good as I remember. Definitely recommend this if you want to use a lighter coverage foundation and still cover your acne without leaving like gray spots behind. Okay, next up is this NYX HD Finishing Powder, and I got the translucent shade. I used it today to set everything. The only reason I got this is because I wanted to try loose powder, tried it, and I'm still not a fan of the mess. So I wanted a pressed powder, and this one I remember being very similar to the Makeup Forever powder. So it's pretty good. Definitely mattifies the face too. Next up is something I wanted to get for a really long time, but it is very pricey for drugstore. It is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer in the shade Light. Everyone who is more fair talks about these bronzers because they are so, the tone of them is really good for light skin. When you open it, it smells like shortbread cookies, and I love that smell. It's very comforting. But yeah, I have it on right now as a bronzer. It's on my forehead too. I think the color is really nice. I haven't been using bronzer lately just because I bought one from NYX and it was way too pink, but this one is like the perfect amount of like brown, I feel. The formula of it is very silky. It really is like butter. You probably won't be able to see it on my hand. I love it though. So far so good. It does come with a brush as well, but oh, it's not even a brush. It's like a little sponge thing. I'll never use this. Next up, I finally got one of these rose blushes from Milani. This is the shade Tea Rose. I'm wearing it like I said. It is a little bit powdery to the touch, but it is so pigmented you barely need any. Really pretty color. I like blushes that I can use more for like every look instead of using one for different looks. You know, this is very neutral and natural. It reminds me of the NARS blush in the shade Amour, which I'm obsessed with, so I think this is a pretty good dupe. Next up, I got a new NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in the shade Milk because I lost mine during this holiday time. I know a lot of people use this as like an eye primer or in the waterline. I find it does not work well that way. I mainly use this to brighten shadows that are going to go below my crease because otherwise this creases like crazy. Okay, and the last thing I got is this NYX Eyebrow Gel, and I got it in the shade Black. I was using the Anastasia Brow Powder Duo in the shade Granite, in the shade Ash Brown actually, and I really liked it, but in pictures and things it looked more brown than my hair because my hair is more of like a cool tone black, I guess. It has a little bit of blue to it when it's fresh at least, so I decided to get this. I'm wearing it now. This is very similar to the Makeup Forever Aqua Brows, especially the wear time. I put this on a while ago and I had put it on my hand as a palette to brush it on. This stuff won't come off my hand no matter how much water I use, no matter how much soap I use, so I have to use makeup remover to get this off, which I think is pretty good because sometimes, like with the dip brow, I'm able to get it off. It claims to be waterproof, but I can get it off with water. This stuff is intense and you barely need any. And I really like the look. It's a little stronger than I'm used to because I typically use powder and those are softer looks, but I like it. Anyway, that's it for the haul. Very tiny, I know, but